Hello everyone. Today we are diving into one of the most pivotal moments in Indian history, the making of the Indian Constitution. Between 1946 and 50, the Constituent Assembly of India debated, discussed and drafted the framework of the world's longest written constitution. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The debates were intense, often controversial, and shaped the future of the newly independent nation. Today, let's explore the key arguments and controversies that defined the historical process. The Constituent Assembly of India was formed in 1946 with 299 members representing diverse regions, communities, and ideologies. The task to draft a constitution for a nation of over 350 million people, divided by language, religion, and caste. The debates were led by some of the greatest minds of the time, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, and many others. One of the most contentious issues was the balance between individual rights and state power. Dr. Ambedkar, the chairman of drafting committee, argued passionately for fundamental rights to protect citizens from state oppression. However, some members feared that too much emphasis on individual rights could weaken the state's ability to maintain order and implement social reforms. Another major debate, which revolved around the right to property, whether it should be a fundamental right or should the state have the power to redistribute land for social justice. Leaders like Nehru and Patel supported land reforms to address inequality, but this clashed with the interests of landowners. Ultimately, the right to property was included as a fundamental right, but it was later removed in 1976 during the emergency by the Indira Gandhi government. Religion was another button issue. India's diversity meant that the assembly had to carefully navigate questions of secularism and minority rights. Should India be a Hindu nation, as some argued, or a secular state that treats all religions equally? The assembly ultimately chose secularism, but not without heated debates. The issue of separate electorates for minorities, a legacy of colonial rule, was also fiercely contested. Dr. Ambedkar argued for safeguards for Dalits and minorities, while others feared this would divide the nation further. Women in Constituent Assembly, though few in number, made significant contributions. Leaders like Hansa Mehta and Rajkumari Amrit Kaur fought for gender equality, ensuring that Constitution guaranteed equal rights for women. However, debates around the Uniform Civil Code, a common set of laws for all religions, were left unresolved, as it was seen as too controversial at that time. Federalism was another thorny issue. Should India be a strong central government or a federation of states with greater autonomy? Smaller states feared domination by larger ones, while leaders like Sardar Patel argued for a strong center to maintain national unity. The compromise, a quasi-federal structure with strong center but some autonomy for states. After 3 years of controversial and intense debates, the Constitution of India was finally adopted on November 26, 1949 and came into effect on January 26, 1950. It was a remarkable achievement reflecting the aspirations of diverse and divided nation. But the debates didn't end there. Many of the issues raised in the Constituent Assembly, like secularism, federalism, and social justice, continue to shape Indian politics today. The making of the Indian Constitution was a monumental task, filled with passionate arguments, compromises, and visionary thinking. It wasn't perfect, but it laid the foundation for the world's largest democracy. What do you think about these debates? What the right decisions were made? Let us know in the comment.